Good morning, YouTube. I know people, I don't know about people, modern day United States citizens, I don't know, American, younger, I don't know, they love to hate me. And people like me, just because my name's Karen, or I'm in my 50s. Like, it's all your fault, the world's fucked. Like, really? And it was pretty fucked up when I got here, and I was lied to about what it was like, and then I kind of went by these fake rules. And I was playing a game that didn't even exist, and while they're laughing at it, 50 years later, I'm like, hey! Well, I've made it a point to not know anything at all about Elon Musk. I've made it a point to not learn anything about him because I don't care. I couldn't care less about this dude, who he is, what he does, but it's hard not to hear things like apparently he invented the Tesla, or he's got Starlink, or he's got something going on in outer space, and he's got spaceships and shit like it. Really, just stop it. Anyway, whatever. Okay, whatever you say. But people are like tacking him on to like the election ballot, like Trump, Vance, Musk. I'm like, what? Is he a politician now? Is he running for something? What is this dude doing? Oh, he did this and that, Karen. He saved all these people. He's turned on his Starlink or whatever. What is all this? I'm just dumb as hell. See, I am the problem. It's Karen, you're so stupid. You don't know these very important things. My first husband was like, you're so stupid, Karen. You don't have any interests. You don't have any hobbies. My hobbies was cleaning up after that son of a bitch anyway, and taking care of our bills, which he didn't know a thing about, didn't understand. He thought all his money that got on a paycheck was to spend on candy and CDs. Like, this dude was dumber than a goddamn brick, man. Anyway, God bless his heart, he's voting for Kamala. He probably already did it. Good. Okay. Like, really super weird, because when I met him, he was totally conservative. He was like straight Republican in a way that, you couldn't bend this dude. Now he's like an exotic Democrat. I'm like, really? Is he? I'm like, well, I didn't know that. That's interesting. It is very interesting, considering that he's also racist, an admitted racist. But I'm not saying that all people aren't racist. I believe that all people are racist, even if it's a tiny bit, that you can't even help. You can't help it because it's human nature to not identify with a species or a people that are not like you. It doesn't mean you're evil or you wish evil on these people or you think they're all evil. It doesn't, to me, this natural racism is what I'm calling it. It's just a subtle thing in us that's like, birds of a feather flock together kind of. It doesn't mean anything. But the racist, this word is like so evil, like you are racist. Like you actively hate all people that aren't your color or what. It's just like, no, actually, not really. But he told me that he was finally racist. After being in the army for years, he says, Karen, I was never racist until affirmative action gave this friend of his, a colleague of his, a promotion in the army, when he was more qualified than she was, but she was a female and she was black. And he's like, I wasn't racist until now. And he's like, I don't want to be like this. But anyway, so but yes, he's not really. I'm lying about it. He ain't really racist. But he'd never be with a black woman, he said, because of preference. I mean, why can't we just have preferences? Anyway, like some men like blondes. So some white men only go with black women. I mean, it's like, what is the big deal? We have preferences. It doesn't make us racist. It doesn't mean we hate all the other people. It just means it doesn't turn me on. I mean, women don't turn me on. They're like, you are homophobic if you don't want to lick somebody's carpet, Karen. What's wrong with you? It's like, can we stop redefining these terms, please? Anyway, I don't fear gays. In fact, I'm amused by gays. Is there a word for that? I think they're hilarious. A lot of them are very funny. Entertaining people. Talented. They got all kind of artistic talent, usually. An eye for, like, queer eye for the straight guy. I mean, man, that show was off the hook, wasn't it? Like, dude, you're messed up. Come here, let me trim your beard. Let me put some clothes on you. Look cool. Hey, they might have made him look a little pansy every now and then, but you can't knock these dudes, right? I mean, anyway, what was I talking about? Politics. I forget my point. What was my point? I don't know. Dude, I straight up forgot why I was even making this video. But I don't believe that they're counting our votes, and even if they did, the Electoral College, I mean, supersedes that. Is that the right word? I mean, even if you get the popular vote, It doesn't mean you're going to win, even if they counted them, which they don't. And I mean, really, come on. In Maryland, you can walk up to a polling place and tell them your name and address, and you can vote. You don't need an ID. Just go to Maryland. If you know somebody that lives in Maryland that probably might not have voted yet, and you know where they live, and you know their name, all you got to do is just go up to the polling place and be like, my name is yada yada, I live at yada yada yada. And they give you a ballot and you go vote. Now, explain to me how this is the most secure election known to mankind. Was the last one I thought was hilarious, especially when we saw trucks and truckloads of ballots being dumped off and burned off. I'd be like, you're crazy, Kendra. I saw them. Were they all AI videos? No, they weren't. They weren't all made from AI. There are people out there with their phones whipping them out, recording people taking boxes and boxes of ballots and throwing them away and putting them in landfills and all kinds of other shit. So shut the fuck up if you're going to tell me that the election is secure, Karen. No, it's not. It's not secure, okay? Like I said, you want to vote in Maryland, just walk up and just give somebody's name and address, man. You're there. If they're registered as a voter, you can vote for them. They don't have to show. You can just go in, man. They ain't got a picture, nothing. Nothing. You know how I know? Because I did it. Anyway, I used my own name, my own address. But I did it. I made sure not to show them my ID. They didn't ask for it, and I didn't offer it, and they smiled to my face and handed me a ballot. Bam! Done. What you going to do about it? Nothing. You're not going to do a thing about it. Because you can't. Because if you try to say something about it, then you're a homophobic, racist, frickin' Nazi. Bitch. That's what you are. If you say, wait a minute, shouldn't we have IDs to be voting? You racist, homophobic, crazy person. Yeah, gay. Right back at you. Peace out, YouTube. I have no idea what this video was supposed to be about, but here you go.